Hello and welcome back, one and all. We are here today back within the Dreamlight Valley, and as you can see, we're wearing some butterfly wings, but yet again, that is not my fault, that is the other half playing around with the customization. If you're new around here, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, and of course, leave this video with a like. So you may be wondering what we're doing today. Well, we're going to go through and get Ariel added into the village, and in order to do that, we need to do a couple of quests, and we will be starting with the mysterious wreck. So in order to start this quest, you need to unlock the beach, and once you have, head over into this corner and you will see a spade / shovel glowing on the floor. Now I've already picked it up and actually started this quest to go through farming some of the resources needed, but you will see that here, and I will sure you'll be there, and it will be a goofy quest line that we're doing. In the top left, you can see the items you are going to need to get for the start of this quest. So make sure whilst you're at the beach, you grab some seaweed, because you are going to need some fibre to make ropes. Then you can head along to the glade, and once you're in here, you want to go shoveling through, collecting a whopping 25 pieces of clay. That may take you a little while, so make sure you have a digging companion with you. As you can see, we are making that fibre, as we said earlier, with the seaweed, and then you'll need to make some ropes. I believe it is 7 for this quest. Next up, after that, we're going to go along to the forest of Valor. In here, you're going to need to get some hardwood. You'll see that just laying around on the floor. It is the darker colour because it does also have softwood in here. It is worth mentioning at this point, if you're far enough through the game where you can destroy wooden stumps using your upgraded shovel, that is most likely the best method to go about getting that wood if you still have lots of that darted around the village. And then whilst you're also in here, just go and mine some of the ores within the forest of Valor, and you can also go down to the glade for this in order to get some iron so you can smelt some iron ingots. That's just in this area here, so that is all you need to be doing for that. As you can see on screen, we just need that one last iron ingot merged. I believe it is 5 ores per ingot, so you will need quite a few in order to do this quest. So this is the bit that will take time, but like I say, if you've got the forest of Valor, you can just teleport between there and the glade. Coal is another resource you will need in order to merge those ingots, but you've probably gathered quite a lot of that just through early game farming. If you haven't got coal, just go along into the meadow or somewhere similar to that and just bash up some rocks and you'll get plenty of it dropping. At this point, Goofy will want us to craft the Raft Repair Kit. You have no idea how much of a tongue twister that was and how many times I have just re-recorded that particular bit. But once you've got that Raft Repair Kit, you're then able to head and have another quick word with Goofy. He is going to direct you back down to the beach where you found that shovel and the mysterious wreck is actually located. So we're going straight back to the island with the orb that we still haven't unlocked apparently, and we're just going to check on the boat and make sure we put that Raft Repair Kit into it, and then lo and behold, look at that, we now have a ship to sail across. And who on earth we're going to find? Well, you already know because I spoiled it at the start, but this is for Ariel, of course. So Goofy will just want a few more words of us before we disappear, and then we're going to go off and see what the Lonely Island has in store for us. Now, unlike realms that you unlock through the palace, Ariel's actual quest to get her back into the village is literally just a case of talking to her and then going back and placing her house. You did all the grinding work with Goofy earlier on to actually repair the ship to get her in the first place. So that's one thing less that you're going to have to worry about. As you can see, we're chatting all sorts of nonsense with Ariel at this moment, but that's okay because it won't go on forever, and then we can finally head back and get her placed in, because I tell you what, it did take a little while to get all those resources when I was going through. I'd say iron is definitely the most annoying. For some reason, I find the spawn rate seems to be higher down in the glade, but that could just be me being a total weirdo. Now we've had our little natter, we are able to head back into Dreamlight Valley and decide where on earth we are going to place this building. So this was a bit of a weird one. It has to be placed on water, so obviously we've narrowed down essentially to this beach area, and I haven't actually decided exactly where this is going to go. Mrs. was still using the game at this point, so she's kind of just plonked it as and where, and then after building it we realised it's next to like 3 different places, so it's looking not quite right at the minute, but totally ignore that and we'll find a nicer place for it, I'm sure. Once you've plopped Ariel's castle down wherever you fancy, you're basically done. Ariel's now going to pop in through the well in the plaza, and then that is it. Life is simple. Bob is your teapot. Happy days. Anyway, folks, that is how you go about getting Ariel added into Dreamlight Valley. I'll be back very soon for more content on this, so make sure you do hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all again next time for another one. Until then, have a lovely day.